His hands are tied, really.
He's more worried about his employees right now than himself. He really feels bad for the employees because he doesn't think he got a fair shake from the receivership, which I agree.
Well, I think we all kind
That is
of.
the perfect way to explain it, actually, yes.
No, and I agree with you 100% on that too.
He's still bent right now and trying to get this thing switched around so that all his employees don't have to go through this shit anymore.
He is more concerned about us than anything else at this point in time.
Tired of being stressed about it. He's tired of worried. Now he's just pissed.
Yeah.
And he's pissed that he doesn't feel like I don't feel like the receivers did a very good job of trying to make this company flow. So he's going to do everything in his power to make this company work.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no, I agree with you guys 100% on that too. I mean, when those receivers came in here, they said, "Hey, we're going to step in between the vendors. We're going to give you a clean slate to work from. We're going to make things work." And it just got harder. Things got really difficult after that, and materials started coming in less and started trickling less in.
Kind of like all the company meetings they said we've been in, and we've had one.
Right. I mean, they were going to keep in real close contact with the employees. I never heard from those guys again.
No,
You know?
They didn't come in contact with any of the employees here, and they didn't, just like this last meeting that we all volunteered to cut hours and everything, that we all agreed upon.
Yeah, I don't remember being at that meeting.
Had a meeting.
Yeah, I don't remember being at that meeting.
I know the only meeting you had and I had was the very first one where I asked them if they were going to blow sunshine up our asses, and we said no.
Right.
And that was where they started doing it.
And that's, yeah, exactly.
And when I asked them who was going to end up with the company after everything came out in the end, if it all worked out, and they couldn't even answer that. They just ran us around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed that after the very first meeting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the only meeting.
The only meeting. I like I said, it's kind of hard for me to kind of be in the same position. I mean, you guys definitely know the owner of the company a whole lot more than I do. I mean, what I honestly see is that Randy, was trying to do the best that he possibly could for us. I mean, and maybe not just for us, but just to try and keep the business in general, and then in turn, that's for us, I mean.
No matter what anybody says about him, it hurts him to watch us go through what his employees are doing.
Right. I don't think any employee here, not a single one, has like a fuck Randy attitude. I mean, I don't think any of us does. We all feel,
He told me when I talked to him, he told me if I needed somebody to use as a reference, I could use him.
Right.
I mean, that right there says something.
It does, and it says a lot to me too. Like I said, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I really hope that Randy pulls something out, is able to save his company, save our jobs. Even if it is a month later down the road or something like that, that we get to come back or something. But
I absolutely.
I don't want to see this location go up to some other business. I want to see Randy own it. And
yeah, I think he would do everything in his power to bring everybody back if he could.
Yep.
I mean, I have no doubt in my mind about that.
No, and I bet you that probably be the consensus view of everybody here if we were to ask them.
Oh, man.
Thank you.